We're back. Regularly scheduled programming from now on. At least until next year. Sorry, I'm answering text messages. All right.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Shut the fuck up. I gotta remember what the fuck I was even doing. That's my Pep's weapon. That's my shotgun, my auto shotgun, which does an insane amount of damage. Ooh. My friend did a cover of Country Roads. Oh, load up this. Apparently there's an update. Of course there's an update. Every time I go to use it, there's an update. What mission am I doing? I haven't even upgraded any of my weapons. This is what I need to upgrade. I love having this at... I just love carrying shit because I'm such a fucking a hoarder. Expend Digipick to eliminate keys that aren't required to solve. 5 auto attempts can be banked. Ooh. Alright. At least the update for the app on the phone didn't break it. Alright, what is this? Dalton wants me to speak to Benjamin Bayou before I enter Frankie's Grab and Go to find imaging. Bayou has ties to Syndicate and Frankie's is Syndicate territory. Okay? Let's go talk to Benjamin. Benjamin. Am I wearing my spacesuit? I am not. I accidentally pulled out my thing. I've been playing other games and all my buttons and my fingering is all messed up at the moment. Let's go find Benjamin. Is that not a door? That is not a door. Whoops.
And accessories for all your hectic needs. Packaged food? Check. Euro lamps? Oh yeah.
Is there a type of
What button was it to activate my fucking powers? I feel like they fucking changed them. Findings. Yeah, they did change it. They fucking went back to default for whatever reason. My own personal oxygen. Is Benjamin down here? Benjamin. Benjamin.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you. A gang. Worst gang there is. They'll stab you for kicks, taking bets on how long you squeal before you bleed out. And that's not a hyper whatchamacallit. They seriously did that. Poor Ted.
Fuck Ted.
We gotta look out for each other, right? Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad. I mean, yeah, they'll rob you blind, but at least they let you live. They're bad news, but compared to disciples, positive angels. Sure. So, for being so helpful, chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all. Have a heart. Hey, thanks. Look, I mean it. Go back to the plaza. Ain't nothing but shit and misery over here.
It's a side mission. I gave that guy $1,000. It's fine. It's $1,000. I have. How much money do I fucking have? Where does it show my money? I don't even know where inventory. I have 272,000 credits. I can spare 1,000.
Good news. Going to let me teach my presentation.
The Astral Elf, he got you down.
Security's got its eyes on Saburo Akadiko.
That's right. I
That
don't have
guy's
my
trouble
spacesuit
from
on
the
right now.
status.
Okay, this is the Frankie's grab and go. I don't want to do that.
Look at you. Beautiful.
I think I got them.
Yeah, I swear it's only Starfield that I have to fucking constantly re-put my shit in. Elite Dangerous used to do that too.
I'm fine right now.
I need to get over there. How do I get over there? This is the DJ booth. I don't care about the DJ booth.
You didn't hear this from me.
You're right, I didn't hear anything from you. Hello, Benjamin.
I don't recall sending for anyone. What do you want?
I'd like to talk.
No. You can always make time when it comes to an old friend. So, what would be the reason? I may consider Ryujin an ally, but Dalton especially knows I don't give anything blindly. As long as it doesn't involve the Syndicate members themselves, I'll tell you what. I'll make sure the Syndicate lets you in hassle-free.
All right.
Provided you do a little something for me.
Oh, everybody wants something.
And what mutual benefit would that be? This is starting to sound like my kind of deal. All right.
Yes!
Talk a good game. And I suppose if we're looking at a mutually beneficial situation, there's no reason for me not to allow such a small favor. Check in with Ms. Moore at Frankie's. I'll send word along that you're to be expected, so she shouldn't give you any trouble. Fair warning, the Syndicate should let you search any common areas, but if anyone catches you snooping around private quarters, I'll just say, be prepared for some hostilities.
Prepared for some hostilities. Excuse me, coming through. I got some corporate espionage to fucking finish. That's what I was doing before spooky season was upon us. I'm gonna breathe in my own atmosphere.
Be careful if you run into those.
Now is the time to enhance your life.
Need something? You lost, kiddo? Oh, so you're the one getting special treatment. Don't look like much to me. I've got one rule for you in there, so it shouldn't be hard to remember. Third floor is off limits. They catch you snooping around, and it's open season. That's what I like to hear. For the record, I'm only granting you access because I have to. You'll find that young lady you're looking for holed up in a room almost straight ahead. Just remember to keep your eyes on the prize. The less you consider this an open house, the better.
All right. Hey,
You try anything, you're dead.
shut the fuck up.
Back off. I'm watching you.
I can kill all of you so easily.
I figured our paths would cross sooner or later. Not that I thought I was safe, but Never expected anyone to just slip by all the syndicate here.
That's right. You need to talk.
I had a feeling you'd be the one to come after me.
You've got some explaining to do.
Yes and no, but mostly no. Just hear me out, okay?
Is she a double agent?
You stay in this business long enough, you get enough favors and connections that can help you see anything coming. Nix owed me a favor and gave me the heads up.
Little shit.
I know this doesn't look good, but I had no choice. Ularu set me up. Yes, I've been acting as a double agent, but because she ordered me to. The assignment was meant to deceive, not benefit. And Project Dominion is way above my pay grade. It'd be impossible for me to deliver it. At least, intentionally.
Intentionally, help me understand what you're saying.
Of course. But first you have to understand, she used me to play an unwitting part in this, so I'm the one that takes the fall. That's why I said it'd be impossible for me to intentionally pull this off.
Sounds like a load of crap to me.
Look, I only know about Project Dominion because I wanted to know exactly what I was being accused of leaking. But that tech is dangerous. An internal neuroamp that can theoretically control other people? If the evidence points to me, it's because Ularu used it to set me up. What better way to frame someone than to take control of their mind and have them actually perform the actions? Power, of course. Corporations maintain their success by any means necessary, but there are some measures Masako is reluctant to take. You may have noticed that none of your assignments directly involve murder. Masako reserves those actions only when it's absolutely necessary. Ularu sees this as a sign of weakness that needs to be dealt with. Because she knows I'm the most believable target. I'm the only one at Ryujin with the skills to even come close to being able to pull off a job like this. You want evidence? I've got it. Ularu has the skill to pull this off, but she's also been behind a desk for years now. I knew she'd miss something. This slate holds all the evidence against her. I just need you to deliver it to Dalton. It's the only way I can prove I'm innocent.
Evidence or not, you're coming with me. What makes this evidence more believable than the data Nix provided?
Nix's contract limits his investigation to Ularu's computer and her network activity. I hacked into building security and was able to recover deleted records of her accessing the Project Dominion prototype. I guarantee the third-party company Dalton is using for his security directive Theta won't even notice it. I was hoping you would. I'm still going to lay low until I hear the coast is clear. As long as Ularu still thinks I'm on the run, she'll remain confident that her plan is working. And I know you don't hear it much around the office, but thanks.
I mean, I just started like a week ago.
No funny business. I'm watching you.
That's great. I could go in there and just dismantle all of them.
I hope this means you...
Word is the Borealis. You know the teacher?
There's so many just like little side shit to fucking
Don't you
do.
have something better to do?
Packaged food? Check. Neurolamps?
Well, look who's back. So tell me, what did you find out?
None of your business.
Inside the Syndicate? That area's off limits, and I think we both know why. Imogene knew exactly what she was doing when she went there. If you think I'm paying for that information, think again. It's just a matter of time before it finds its way onto my desk, and I can be a very patient person. I had a feeling you'd say that. Enjoy your time with Dalton. It'll all trickle back to me sooner or later.
Let me see if I talk to Dalton, can I still go confront what's her face?
CEO is no joke in the boardroom.
You're back. And Imogene? So you did find her, and yet failed to bring her in. I'm looking forward to this explanation.
Imogene compiled this, but I can't vouch for accuracy. Slate proves Imogene's innocent. Your release, I didn't come back empty-handed. The good news is, I have this.
Yes, at least your assignment wasn't a complete waste of time. Evidence against Ularu. I hope Imogene realizes if she truly wants to back this up, she'll need to contact us at some point. Now, I need to undertake the laborious task of writing up a report to summarize all of this. In the meantime, Masako has requested your presence in R&D. She wants you to meet her in Vinakara's office. Just take the elevator down to Research and Development. You'll find Dr. Kara's office to your left as you enter the floor. Vina's the head of our Research and Development team. She's the creator of Project Dominion, and often considered the protege of Ray DeCaris, Ryujin's founder. Masako's been focusing on how to deal with Infinity Ltd. And their knowledge of Project Dominion. I believe her plans rely heavily on you.
Oh.
Not that I enjoy it, but I wouldn't trust anyone but myself with these reports as it is.
Don't wander into any restricted area.
Shut the fuck up. I'm allowed everywhere. I guess I get an
My career
achievement.
will be over if this deal falls through. I've got my eye on you.
Don't cause any trouble.
I'll cause as much trouble as I fucking want. I'll raise all kinds of hell if I want. I'll kill everybody in this fucking building if I want.
I need that Rothicite if we want to complete the neuroamp.
I'm just concerned the entire station was wiped out by something.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out and get that shipment back. Good, you're here. It's time to put a plan in motion to take full control of this situation with Infinity Ltd.
Alrighty.
In due time. We don't know to what extent Infinity has taken the current NeuroAmp schematics, so our top priority is completing our own. Let me introduce you to Veena Kalra, Head of Research and Development. She'll give you the initial details.
Yes, details.
Hello.
You see, the internal neuroamp is supposed to consist of two parts. The first part, the part Infinity stole, handles the manipulative effects. The second part is a shielding modification designed to protect the user against other neuroamp users.
Ah. Smart to market them separately, market them separately. You'd be foolish to get one and not the other. The shielding mod to ourselves would be a huge advantage.
Well, we can't, but the shielding aspect was never officially a part of Project Dominion. It was an afterthought of how to safeguard our own people from being manipulated, so it was being researched separately as a mod. The research itself was in early stages, too early for board approval, so only myself, DeMarcus, and Masako know about it.
And now I know about it.
Big time. We'd be the only ones unaffected.
No one wants their greatest asset used against them. Once Veena can complete the internal neuroamp and shielding mod, the plan is to outfit you with both and have you infiltrate Infinity Ltd. We can't risk the assignment until we know your mind has the necessary protection.
Oh, okay. I like my brain just the way it is. You just assume I'm going to be your guinea pig?
You're a Ryujin employee, and we need a job done. We've trusted you this far, so I feel it's safe to continue the trend. Good. I'm glad you see this as an opportunity.
And I love a willing subject. Now it's just a matter of getting the key ingredient. The final kink in both designs was finding compatible materials to use for conductivity that the human body wouldn't reject. I've finally created the perfect alloy, but it requires a newly discovered refined element called rothicite.
Which is where I come in. We have a confidential contract with Consolidated Mining to gather, refine, and ship the rothicite straight to us. Their last shipment is late, and neither we nor Consolidated Mining have had any communication with the Carinae station.
I'd expect a confidential operation like that to be on time and responsive.
We not only expect it, we demand it. The outpost has been performing as expected up until now, which is why we're concerned.
We need you to head out there, secure the shipment, and bring it back here so Veena can complete her prototype. And I want to know what happened. We need to take any safety measures to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Someone's interfering, I'll make sure they're dealt with. Arthur says shipment will be in your hands before you know it.
Unfortunately, yes, so be prepared. Extensive tests and research were done on the planet, so the chances that this is environmental are slim. And setting up a station like this is second nature for Consolidated Mining, with plenty of redundancies in place to handle mechanical failures.
The mining station is CM Station RC-1. It's on a moon called Carinae 3A in the Carinae system. The shipment should be in the research and control tower, but the outside doors are kept locked down. This keycard will let you enter the mines so you can access the tower from the inside. Good luck.
Oh, thank you.
Hang around too long, and Veena will try to test some of her work on you.
That's right, I have a bounty here for $1. I love that type of fast travel. traveled! That's not what I meant to click. Well, it's done. Oh my. We got ourselves an alien infestation. I'll put my suit on.
Nice to see you.
Butter. That's all cooking stuff. I accidentally took the tomato out. I didn't mean to take the tomato. Oh. This is the cargo hold. I'm gonna put that somewhere. I need to also store my gun. All these little key cards that I've procured.
How are you, Dusty?
There we go. There. Okay. Put that away. You don't need that. Put away the cutlass. Put that away. My rifle. My laser rifle. My SMIG. My 5.56 rifle. 50 caliber laser, 7mm, 6.5. Oh, I meant to sell this. Oh well. sir.
Hey, how are you?
Smig. .556 rifle. Shotgun. Riffle.
Glad to see you're back in one piece.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back. All right, let's do this. $50 while in combat. It's extremely cold here. As it would be, since it's a fucking moon. And my game crashed. Yep. No, for no reason. It just crashed. Back to dealing with that fucking shit all over again. My sister's cat is over here. She just wants loving. Okay, let's not have it crash again for no reason, please. I'll take the ammo. Oops, wrong button. Secured access. I can't just cut my way in.
I got nothing. Listen, right now.
This thing is, I have a lot of water for it, but it don't do any damage. go in the... Oh, we need to find an entrance.
Stand down. Area secure.
Find an entrance. I don't need the research lab. I love this shotgun. I love this shotgun so much. I hate space. Just pick up some rivets. Can I make a rivet gun? Just gonna eat a eat an onion. Just, well, I didn't mean to eat that watermelon, but it happened. Here we go. This bad boy is a slow firing weapon, but it will just blow you away. hits, but it didn't kill him. Can't believe these are counting as sneak attacks. I got one of those too, motherfucker. Ow. Headshot. Drop that motherfucker like a sack of dirt. Right in his feet. He's dead. He's not dead, he's just hurt a lot. A little late to abort. You're dead. What we got? That trauma pack. Got money lying around. I'll just fucking take it. Shalavway. Contract orders. A peach. Let's see what these contract orders are, huh? Ryujin Rothocyte shipment. Instructions: retrieve Rothocyte shipment being prepared for Ryujin. Redirect shipment. The clinic. Mind if I do? Apparently this guy was fucking hoarding foam cups. For what? I don't know. Our communications are confidential. The system is for business use only. Your inability to adhere to the schedule or communicate complications is unacceptable. We'll be sending out a representative to secure the shipment. We expect it to be ready and waiting by the time we arrive. We've heard reports that the shipment is late. So much for that bonus. We'll be sending out a representative your way for updates and evaluations. Great news. RC1 perhaps we'll get lucky in Ryujin. We'll toss in a bonus for early delivery. Outgoing. These are all incoming. Outgoing. Let's see. Emergency. Anyone is going to consolidate mining RC1 and carrying 3. We're under attack while hostiles require immediate emergency assistance. Refining quality testing went faster. Okay. All right. Delivered. Industries canceled. Dr. Kendrick Lang. I'm gonna go pay Dr. Lang a visit. Birdo, you bastard. Get my job that much harder. A desolate fucking place.
Anything I can do for you?
Glad to see you're back in one piece.
Yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. Alright, let's get off this bird. Planet. Rock. You know what I mean. Been a minute since I've seen this. Here we go. Here we go! The clinic. Listen here. I think you know why I'm here. Forgot how to interact with shit like this. Oh shit! I accidentally hit that button. Yeah, there it is. Sorry, I boosted into your station. The mantis is looking to board.
Ma'am, I'm just a courier.
You should inspect your ship
I
for heat
understand
leeches
that.
every
I'm
couple
not blaming
landings.
you directly.
They'll cause plenty of havoc
Dr.
if left
Salvato,
unchecked.
how long have you been here?
Hey, what can I do for you? Looks to me like you're already in pretty good shape.
How many times have we had this conversation about late or missing shipments of supplies?
I believe this is the third time.
Yes, that sounds right. 3 times. I will be making it very clear to your superiors that lives are at stake, and the clinic requires reliable transport. If your company cannot meet our needs, someone else will.
We may need to do some sneaking.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Thank you, Dr. Salvato. You may return to your duties.
I hate this delivery run. Can't ever get here fast enough.
If people would stop poking their noses into every unexplored biome in the galaxy, perhaps we'd have a little less work to do. Welcome to the clinic. I'm Dr. Darvish, Chief of Medicine. Is there something I can do for you?
I'm here on business.
Are you? Because I don't have any appointments scheduled. We have a particular focus on astrovirology here. So the patients we take on tend to have unusual cases that require long-term care, and sometimes require unorthodox or experimental treatments. We have an excellent track record that speaks for itself, but it doesn't leave room for much else. Whatever business you may be here for, I trust that you will conduct it quickly, and do so without interfering with my staff or our operations.
Okay.
I am, yes. I took over from Dr. Eswaran when he retired 9 years ago. While the clinic does occasionally take on research projects that have their own chain of command, I am ultimately responsible for the entire facility.
Okay.
The clinic has occasionally been faced with unique situations that might be considered hazardous in other facilities, but no, nothing that could not be contained and dealt with. I'm afraid that information is confidential and restricted to our corporate partners funding the projects.
Okay.
Certainly. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of new worlds that humanity has set foot on. While many don't host some sort of life, there are more than enough that do. Any one of those worlds could be inhabited by all manner of pathogens, things we've never seen and have no idea how to treat. Someone has to try and stay ahead of what could be a very deadly curve. Here at the clinic,
I mean, that's another
we do
thing,
our
like,
best.
whenever, say we do reach, the stars and other planets, what are we going to run into that it could potentially just kill all of us?
And none of us are in this for the credits. We are on the absolute edge of modern medicine, and we are dedicated to helping people no one else can. Either of those is reason enough for any of us to be here and do what we do.
Well, I still hope you're getting paid.
Would you now? Well, I suppose we could always use additional research specimens. The more data we have about what's out there in the settled systems, the faster we can diagnose novel illnesses. In theory, at least. I suppose we could consider you an independent contractor of sorts. Analgesics can offer some novel pathways in helping us manage our patients' pain. More examples from the worlds around us would be helpful.
Okay.
All right, then.
That's some tight security.
This area's off limits. Authorized personnel only. Yeah, I bet you do. Thank you. I hear you. Maybe we can work something out. Fine, I'll issue you an access card. Infinity better get it together.
Thanks, buddy. Maybe I should put some points into persuasion. Upgrade stealth meter. You are 50% more difficult to detect when sneaking. Suppressed weapons deal 10% more damage. 10% increased chance of persuasion.
Sean, I don't want to go over this again. I'm tired, all right? Just not today.
You can't be okay with this, though, right? You took an oath, and I'd say this is a firm violation.
Look, we got that shipment. Although who knows what Faye expects me to maybe approvals really are on the way. Now please, get back to Kyle. Make sure his vitals are stable. I don't want to lose him. We'll figure this out.
Chicken.
I promise.
Fine. But if we lose Kai, that's it. I'm going to SSNN. I don't give a shit about my career anymore.
You and me both.
I'll never get out of this.
We better get that approval soon. Excuse me, but this is a restricted area. You need to leave.
Bitch! For mandatory security update, I need to run an update on your computer.
Your timing could be better. A little warning next time. I'll just take a moment to check up on my patient.
Oops, that just knocked all your shit off your desk. Start today, neuroscience. Okay, whatever. First loss. The procedure went really well. The narrow amp overheated, burning the portions of the brain where it had contact. The results of patient he believes in sushi, but my God, I've never lost a patient before. I sent them home. I sent everyone home. Sean wanted to stay, and I told him to get back. Blah blah blah. More struggles, moral struggles. Concept of internal neuroamp from Faye promises a fame and fortune. Provided all the motivation he needed. Seems like he's become disillusioned. Casual results were initially promising, but now the poor kid's in a coma. I thought surely he would be the light at the end of the grisly tunnel. We've gone through an entire list of subjects, and I dread the idea that Infinity will sign up more. First 4 days, ramp on day 5. Appeared to bring severe headaches and eventual brain hemorrhaging. Minor hiccup, but I assure you this is just a minor hiccup for human trials. And only a few days from approval, and we'll get those documents to you as soon as possible. Please remember. Research targets. Goal 1. Correct alloy ratio. Where did he disappeared like a ghost?
Everything good? We're here to help.
Everything's good. Onward we go!
reselect the space. Hold while we scan your ship. And that's it. Enjoy Neon.
If the gangs compete for knowledge.
Who? What? What? Who? He? What? So I got your shipment. I talked my way on.
If you have the Rothasite...
Is that my beautiful shipment? You were right about this one, Masako.
I always get the job done. A lot of work for such a small amount of Rothasite. Hopefully all there and accounted for.
So I've heard. Now, I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing this prototype.
So, what did you learn about CM Station RC-1?
It was attacked. Infinity hired electric mercenaries to obtain the shipment. Lithical was there to roll out the red carpet for me when I landed. Do you know about Elliptical, actually?
Lucas must be desperate if he hired them to collect the Rothasite. Were there any survivors?
None. But he made sure Elliptical paid in blood. No one lived. Elliptical killed them all. I didn't stick around long enough to find out. You asked, do you really care? Why were there no guards there? Were these people unprotected?
Seeking Ecliptic on a station with nothing but miners and scientists? Corporations can sink low, but this is a new level. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there? Dr. Lane. I believe Vina is familiar with his work, specializing in neurosurgery. Were you able to determine what he was doing at the clinic?
Yes. Infinity was killing people, trying to get their internal neuroamp to work. Illegal human trials to perfect their internal...
So, it sounds like Lucas has reached a new level of desperation to ensure his future as CEO. I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information they can from the clinic's database on this. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, we have enough to take Lucas down for good. And with the Rothasite secure, it's almost time for us to make our move.
All right. Infinity's research is dead in the water without the Rothasite.
Exactly. Without the Rothasite, their research comes to a halt. Head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. He has an update for you on the mole's identity. I've called a meeting, and I expect you to attend.
Okay.
It's time to put the final plan in motion.
Hell yeah.
I've got my eye on you.
Man, bitch, I'm doing all the work for this fucking company lately. Don't be threatening me. You notice I quick save a lot.
Good. You're right on time. I reevaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer is clear. Ularu is the mole. In due time. I'll be reaching out, but right now we need her to remain in hiding. Yes. You made the right call. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need irrefutable evidence before presenting this to the board. For now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogene was the mole, and the situation was dealt with.
Okay. Pretty Imogene is the mole, so Ularu doesn't get suspicious. Yeah, of course.
Good. Keeping Ularu in the dark is the key to taking her down. Masako has tasked Ularu with writing the program to bring down Infinity Ltd. We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program. So this could provide the evidence we're looking for. You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity. So before you go, I want you to bring that program to me.
Let Ularu take herself down.
Then we'll have to find another way to build a case against Ularu. And it won't be easy. If I can't find hidden code on a single slate, I certainly deserve to be fired. Ularu is limited in what she can hide here. Plus, she'll have no reason to believe anyone will be looking in the first place. I can't imagine a more satisfying ending. Now, let's attend a meeting.
Aye, let us go to a meeting. Just like corporate. Oh yeah, nothing like having some booze on the job. Along with a packet of synth turkey.
We called you all together to discuss a recent security breach. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogene Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm it.
I was able to find and confront Imogene about the subject. Imogene confessed to working with Infinity Ltd.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogene is highly trained. Ularu can even speak to that. We demand the best. So that's the threat we deal with.
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is your responsibility, Dalton. This is a huge failing on your part.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget. The mole has already been exposed and dealt with.
That's right.
Of course. Thanks to another of my operatives.
Maybe someone should be keeping better tabs on their employees.
I know you're not insinuating that this is my fault.
Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be costing us financially.
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity Ltd, and obtain any and all research. I have it on good authority the experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
Hire mercenaries and killed all the personnel. Public gets win. Ooh.
Botched human trials and murder for hire? You don't bounce back from that. At least not with Infinity's legal team.
If I may make a suggestion, we should give this evidence to David at SSNN. It's the best neutral method of releasing this information to the general public.
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Misako, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send down the candidate.
I hope you're ready for this.
When it comes to pioneering technological advancements, you bet I'm ready.
Good. I can tell Vina is going to enjoy working with you. Vina will be waiting for you in the neuroamp division in R&D. Once you're done, meet me in my office. Be ready to discuss the details of your next assignment.
Copy that. Cowboy out. Whose room is this? It's been a minute since I've had to do the digipicks. I'm gonna be real fucking rusty. Trying to figure out the bottom one now. That looks like that would work. Yeah, that looks good there for the bottom. Or for the second one, second layer. As for this one, all the way over there. That's the sad part. This one does. There we go. You just did it for the 15 XP. It's time to get an experimental neural implant.
Are you sure you're okay? You left pretty far.
Double check those measurements are right. Anesthesia always makes me nervous.
Medical practices without human
I've already
oversight.
checked them 4 times.
It's good to see you again.
Hello, Vina.
Ah, here's my lucky candidate. I hope you're ready to embark on one amazing journey.
I am. Let's do it. You actually qualified to perform this operation.
The internal neuroamp is basically the next leap in our line of influential amplifiers. It gives the user dominion over a less dominant target, meaning you can heavily influence another person's thoughts and actions.
Ooh. Is this ability to influence someone like that even legal?
Oh yeah, it gives Ryujin Industries a huge advantage over the competition. So, are you ready to get started?
Hell yeah, let's do it. Yeah, just don't fry my brain.
Oh, don't worry. That's not on the agenda. Now, just a few details before we begin. Obviously, we'll be putting you under. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards, provided DeMarcus got everything entered correctly.
Did I not just say I quadruple checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my patient is reassured.
Right, because joking around about a surgery is always reassuring. I've got a corporation to take down. What sort of risks are involved?
There's little to no risk, assuming your brain is typical and you don't have any adverse reaction to the anesthesia. First sign of trouble, we back out and start evaluating other candidates.
All right, then.
Fine, fine. I get it. Now, just lie down on the table once you're ready, and we should be good to go.
Hell yeah, let's do it. Now, don't ruin my cowboy hat. I paid good money for that cowboy hat.
All right.
No, actually, I
Let's
stole it
get
off a
this
dead
party
guy.
started.
Oh, I'm out. Oh, fuck it. What did you do? Oh, this is the worst hangover I've ever had.
Look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing.
Little to no downtime, huh?
So, how are you feeling? You look good?
Disappointing. I was hoping for some cool bionic modifications.
Yep. That's me every morning. But the whole point of this is no visual indication and no adverse side effects. So, sounds like we're on track.
All right, then.
Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation. There goes my... Now that's something to talk to the drone engineers about. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has graciously volunteered for science, he says.
It's awfully brave of him.
Please, we're not Infinity. We believe in due diligence when it comes to tech like this. But, just in case something does go wrong, we've got him locked up in the test chamber. DeMarcus loves being hands-on and experiencing things on his own. It's probably why he's the second most published scientist here, after me. Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
All right. Press F to open up your scanner. Target the person you wish to manipulate. Press E to bring up your social skills and select manipulation. Once a person has been manipulated, select the object or person you want them to interact with. Diplomacy, instigation, intimidation, manipulation are all social skills that you activate while your scanner is up. Hover your cursor over the target and press E to bring up your social skills. Select which skill you want to use with the mouse wheel. If you fail a social skill, your target will be immune to all future social skill attempts. %90 chance to succeed. Come on, buddy, open up that fucking door.
Oh my god, that was incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest.
So, tell me all about it. How did it feel? Any side effects?
That was way too easy. This kind of tech should be banned. This is my new favorite toy.
I'll take that as a no on the side effects, and that toy you love so much is very powerful, so use it wisely.
Yeah, toy is hardly the word I'd use to describe it. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation. It's truly remarkable tech. Not at all. But I can imagine if I experienced disorientation like that, but regained my awareness in another room, it could be a bit jarring. We'll definitely be running some more tests in the future, though. So many situations to account for. Those are the kind of edge cases that I let the board work out. Obviously, tech like this is going to come with its fair share of red tape. When it comes to your job, you bet it does. Besides, the neuroamp is in total control. If a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong enough, we still see points of failure. That being said, it's been interesting to discover the actions our subjects sanction in their own minds.
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology I created, Masako wants to see you. It sounds like you have an assignment to complete, and DeMarcus and I have a lot of notes to record.
That's right.
Hey, welcome to our...
Bunny hop my way to the elevator.
Good, you're here. Now that you've been outfitted with the internal neuroamp, it's time to put that tech to work. We're sending you into Infinity Ltd. Lucas Drexler is about to learn exactly why you don't steal from Ryujin Industries.
All right. I'll make it pay with his life.
All right. Yuko has provided a layout of Infinity Ltd. You have two options for this assignment. We'll be providing you with the means for both. Option A, you gain entry through their maintenance access on the roof. Option B, we give you an assigned identity and arrange a meeting for you. Option A, you need to remain under the radar the entire time. Option B, you have a slight cover that may give you the opportunity to talk your way to your objectives. As long as you're prepared when the time comes. Now, depending on your preference, you'll either find yourself in the maintenance hallway or the marketing department. From there, you have 3 targets. First, you have Lucas Drexler's computer, located in his office on the executive floor.
Okay.
Second is Faye Sengsavan's computer, in research and development. And third, you need to obtain the prototype they are working on, also in R&D.
As you can see, you've several floors to traverse. So I hope you're prepared for an adventure.
Maybe I go through the roof access, then leave, and then go through the other way.
You'll only have free range on the marketing floor. Infinity may be cheap, but they know at least some level of security is needed in this business. That's what we're counting on. Now, I had Ularu create a program that you need to run on both Lucas and Faye's computers. I'll let her explain the details.
You see, once we expose Infinity Ltd., all of their data is going to come under intense scrutiny. We only want the public to know about their mercenary hires and unauthorized human trials, but Project Dominion needs to remain confidential. I've created an overseer program that will gather all the evidence we need, and at the same time delete anything relating to Ryujin and the internal neuroamp.
Alrighty. You can see how criminal investigation is not the best way to announce a new research.
Anyone who comes forward to defend Lucas would be prosecuted as either aiding or being an accessory to these crimes. They all know career suicide when they see it. As for Lucas himself, if he wants to speak up and add corporate theft to his laundry list of crimes, fine. But who's going to believe him? No, we don't want to mess on this one. A body count will only distract from what we're trying to accomplish here. Simon Rychek provided some useful info on how to evacuate civilians from the building. I'm sure you remember him from Sidonia. Infinity's maintenance crew is understaffed. It's only a matter of time before pressure gauges go unchecked and they have a massive issue on their hands. Once that pressure becomes too much, every floor in the building is going to suffer from gas leaks, setting off an automated alarm to evacuate the building. Simon was able to get a passcode for you to access their system's computer.
Nice.
So you can force the heating system to fail. I'm told security has masks to handle the situation, so the guards will still be stationed in the building. It's also possible they'll activate their building's defense system as well. You may run into a few automated turrets, so you'll still want to try and stay out of sight.
Okay.
If the information Simon provided is accurate, you can reach the control systems through a computer located in the maintenance area. It's a pretty convenient stop if you enter in through the roof access.
One look at her, you would think she's still a kitten.
That old man's going to be around for some time to come. Especially since I heard you helped him get rid of an old thorn in his side. We're also issuing you an operative suit. It should help reduce their ability to detect you. These suits are typically reserved for the senior ranks, but we want to reduce as much risk as possible.
Ooh, a stealth suit. Suit or no suit. They'll know, they'll never know I was there.
Just make sure you follow through on that statement.
Once you've run the Overseer program and obtained the prototype, your final step is to deliver the slate to David Barron at the SSNN field office. If he asks questions, feel free to give him just enough information to pique his interest, but no mention of Ryujin or who you are. SSNN is used to anonymous tips. They'll do whatever verifications they deem necessary on their own to confirm the story.
I'd love to see the look on Lucas's face when this story is broadcast system-wide.
You and me both. So, any final questions before you go?
I'm
good
to go.
luck, and be sure to report directly back to me when you return.
Here's Simon's passcode, your operative suit, the Overseer program, and your cover identity. Your cover ID card is encoded with roof entry and elevator access, so that's your ticket in, either way. Don't screw this up, Skylar Lumen.
Skylar Lumen. Let's put that sneaking suit on, shall we? Oh, it's an actual, like, suit. Oh no, it is. It's underneath. All right.
My company's future.
Oh, that's right. I gotta go talk to Dalton.
Do you have the program? I'm certain Ularu won't pass up this opportunity. So, let's take a look.
He's better prepared now and he knows what to look for.
Aha. The decryptions hit a snag. There's definitely something here. This is exactly what we needed. According to this code, Ularu intended to plant false evidence that would show Masako was working with Lucas. The moment you launched the Overseer program, a series of fabricated communication files would have been uploaded to the Infinity LTD network.
Aha!
One of them even frames Masako for encouraging Lucas to push for early human trials. I'm going to copy the necessary files off this slate and issue you a new one. I want to keep this one intact, so Ularu can't dispute it. All right. Now, we finally have the evidence we need to prove Ularu's guilt.
Hell yeah. I was going to frame Masako and use her Overseer program to do it. One down, one to go.
Yes, I'm looking forward to putting this all behind us. Without that falsified evidence, Ularu is in for a big surprise. I fully expect she'll be eagerly awaiting SSNN's broadcast, anticipating Masako to be accused alongside Lucas Drexler. Here's the new slate with the revised Overseer program. Let's get this assignment finished the right way.
Hell yeah. To Alpha Centauri.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis.
I can't take this! I don't know why that just happened. I don't know why that just happened. I had it set for mouse 4. Why would it autosave there? Why? Why? Why did it do that? It was supposed to be the power, not fucking throw the mine. Why the fuck would I do that? I still have to talk to this.
I wasn't
God
sure how
damn
accurate
it!
Dina's promise of
That stayed the same. Why the fuck didn't the control binding stay the same? No! What the fuck?
No downtime
God.
was going to be. Now that you've been outfitted with the intern, we're sending you.
Yeah,
Lucas.
skip.
All right.
Skip.
You have two options. Option B. Option A.
Oh,
Option
shut
B.
the fuck up. I gotta skip everything.
As long as you're prepared. Now, from there, first you have second and third.
That.
As you can
Oh, that just makes me mad. It just does.
You'll only have free. That's what we're counting. Now.
You see, once we only want. I've created.
Yeah, that's fucking great.
As our illustrious gen. Now we don't want. Simon, Infinity's wants that pressure.
Skip.
Simon. That old man's going. Or also, it should help reduce. These suits are. And that's what we're hoping.
Once you've run the. If he asks SSNN. You and me both. So. Good luck.
Here's Simon's pass. Your cover ID. Don't screw this.
Don't wander into any restricted area.
Do you have the program? I'm certain. So, let's take a look.
God damn it! I'm actually pissed.
Aha. The decryption's hit a snag. There's definitely something here.
I have to wait
This
for
is
him.
Exactly what we needed.
Stop fucking talking.
According to this code, Ularu intended to plant false evidence that would show Masako was working with Lucas. The moment you launched the Overseer program, a series of fabricated communication files would have been
That's the
uploaded
reason
to the
why I
Infinity
fucking quick
LTD
save so
network.
much. Because
one of them even
bullshit
frames
like that.
Masako for encouraging Lucas to push for early human trials. I'm going to copy the necessary files off this slate and issue you a new one. I want to keep this one intact, so Ularu can't dispute it. All right.
Hey, personal space.
Now, we finally have the... Yes, I'm looking forward... Without that, I fully expect... Here's the news.
A quick save, 'cause I don't want to fucking run into that fucking problem again. At least then, if something happens, I don't have to talk to everybody again.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jemison.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
Alright. We're here. Let's get to the roof. And then we'll come back down and we'll go through the main terminal.
I feel...
Alright, we're in. We are in like the Flynn.
Gas leak detected. All non-essential personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
What? There's no way he fucking saw me.
Gas leak detected. All non-essential personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
That was some horse shit and a half if that guy even saw me. It's definitely a gas leak. This is an easy lock to pick. Sometimes the easy ones always trip me up. See what I mean? For whatever reason, my brain just kind of goes like, I don't know. Hey, we're in. No. No. That's a no. That's a no. It's probably going to be a no. If I do this. Go. Okay, we got one down. Really? Come on, get on the bookshelf. Why is he looking right this way? Okay. We got out of there.
The hell was that? Neutralizing the... Sound the alarm!
What?
I'll get the alarm!
What? You can suck my balls. Sound the alarm, even though there's no way I knew anything was going on. I should make my way back over here. There's a new skill tree, or a new skill. Manipulation. If I can get to the elevator, I can just go all the way down to research and development. in the elevator. Ah. And they made it so I can't do what I wanted to do. That's some shit. I thought of that. I thought somebody would be sneaky enough to do that. Well, shit. Guess we're in it for the long haul for sneaking. That looks like an elevator. It's not what I meant to do. Assholes on the stairs. some burns on me. Somehow that failed. I had a 90% chance to succeed, and it failed. Okay, don't they normally have ladders inside these elevator shafts? He stays facing that way. I saw something that let me jump. It's this. How long does it last? 2 minutes? auto fucking turret over there. I don't have any points into robotics. Fuck, that dude's a level 44. Only a level 20. The fuck? I got stuck on nothing. Nope. That's not happening. That turret is way too fucking good at its job. Damn, we're off. There you go. Oh my god, they killed him. Why would they kill him? Why did they kill that guy? They didn't know he was being manipulated. He just... What the fuck? That's insane to me that that just happened. get there, maybe I can shut down the fucking security turrets.
Nothing there.
Kind of wish there was panels in here I could turn the fucking lights off like I did in the other sneaking mission. This looks all electronic-y. There's something in here I can use. Sucks because there's nothing that I can just kind of like turn off lights, turn off security. Okay, well, oh, wait, here we go. Active products. Spacecraft OS. Robotics. No, here's not on for lunch. Crack this bad boy open. Ooh. No, I'm gonna use that one down there. That's 100% where that one's getting used. Could use that there, though. That looks like a good fit there. Fuck it. Okay, we got that. Oh. Fucking look at that shit. I'm taking that. I'm gonna sell that shit. I think I already have a master in lockpicking. Yeah. Got the ID card. All I gotta do is open up that back room and get the fuck out of here then. Steal that prototype. I can't believe they just murdered that guy.
Sound the alarm!
What? Who fucking saw me? A random person that wasn't there? She was inside. Now I need her to fucking get the fuck out the way. You know, she's gonna just stare at that wall, isn't she? It's a 90% chance to fucking succeed. I'm sorry. She's a level 12. I'm 21. It should be literally 100% chance to succeed.
What? Sound the alarm!
She see me through the wall? She must have saw me through the wall that time. Don't think I could have been more fucking crouched. For fuck's sake, please stop staring at that. I don't know how these fucking guys, like, It was a pixel of me that appeared, and they fucking just saw me. Hey, look, I didn't kill that person. Ooh. You were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Okay, let's see if we can't get the fuck out of here. Where's the hatch that I came down from? There it is. Excuse me. Going. We're sneaking. We're sneaking. walk out and be like, I don't know what happened. Hello, David.
Can I help you?
Everything on this slate is true. The settled systems need to know about it.
Is that so? Spoken like a true tabloid reporter. What's this so-called story about? All right. I'll take a look. I don't suppose you want to tell me how you got this evidence.
I'm not at liberty to say, but everything you need to know is on that slate. Pretty sure you're going to know the answer to that. Can't review my sources. I'm sure as a reporter you understand that. Isn't the truth more important of how it's obtained?
I figured as much. Is there at least a name I can cite as my source? Why am I not surprised? As long as the evidence is adequate and verifiable, I expect it'll be aired within the hour, if not sooner. Now, if you'll excuse me, I obviously have some work to do.
Yes! Corporate espionage successful.
I've got my issues, sure, but my heart, it's a...
And only one death. Not by my hand.
Anything I can help?
There was something screwy. Really? You won't let me sell that item?
With?
Welcome to Free Star Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you...
Shit.
can be on your way. Alright, we're done. Have a good time in Neon.
Oh. Apparently they don't care about stolen goods. I guess that works in my favor. Fuck out of my way.
Back off.
That's an order. You can order these nuts. How about that?
I've yet to hear anything of note on SSNN. Let's hear your report.
Not a single hitch. David Barron should be running the story any minute.
Good. David won't be able to resist a story like this. He'll do some preliminary confirmations, which will be enough to get the broadcast out to the public. And how did the NeuroAmp perform? I thought it would be. So now it's just a waiting game for SSNN to break the news. Once the story airs, we have another board meeting scheduled to decide how to handle Infinity. Go ahead, Maeve.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
Infinity Ltd. and Lucas Drexler are currently under investigation for a number of violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself and the competitor have yet to be confirmed. This has been David Barron for SSNN.
Perfect. This exposure puts Infinity right where we want them. The meeting will begin momentarily, but I want you to discuss the options we have with the other members. Infinity's net worth is about to hit rock bottom, so this gives us the opportunity to win a little more public faith. Quite right.
That's right.
The truth is, we'll be making evaluations. We'll shed any employees who don't make the cut, slowly but surely. By incorporating Infinity, we eliminate a competitor, get their best employees and contracts, and all while boosting our public perception.
That's right. Here I thought Ryujin might be doing the right thing for once.
I'm glad we're on the same page. Which is why I'd like you to talk to the board to convince them this is the right move. There are several who might disagree, and you have the perfect tool to help sway them.
If they don't agree, I'll be sure to make them listen. You want me to use board members?
Yes, that's exactly what it's designed for. The bright side being, they'll never know. Good. You'll find most of the board members in their offices preparing. Vina is also here, waiting for the meeting to start. We'll need at least 50% of the vote to go our way. In the event of a tie, I will make the final decision. I trust you'll get it done.
Woo!
I've got my eye on you.
Shut the fuck up.
Did Masako send you to try and convince me to acquire Infinity Ltd? I think we both know that's not going to work.
St. John's good public perception. Well, not with that attitude.
Our public perception is good enough. If you ask me, reaching out to save Infinity just makes us look weak. The internal NeuroAmp gives us the power to crush our competitors, not take them under our wing. This is exactly why Masako's time as CEO is finished.
You're all way too eager to use a NeuroAmp on one another.
Good. If you use that NeuroAmp wisely, it will guarantee that Infinity gets shut down.
Yeah.
Well, it does make Ryujin look good. And we do gain a wider customer base, which means higher profits. You're oddly right about this one, Op. I guess you are worth keeping around. As long as everyone has Ryujin's best interests in mind, this should make for an interesting meeting. You and me both. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a lot of preparations to make.
Hey there. And how's my favorite patient doing? Not seeing any temporal memory flashes or losing time, I hope.
I'm used to waking up in strange places.
Reminds me of my undergrad days. I mean, I assume you're joking, right? I'll have to get that documented and we'll definitely want to run a few tests if not. So, tell me what you think of the neuroamp.
Changes everything and you're going to be famous.
Well, not the most extensive feedback I've ever heard, but at least it sounds like it's working. So the next question is, what will the fate of Infinity Ltd be?
There's bound to be something inspiring or in their research. Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
They may be the underdog, but that doesn't mean they don't have a brilliant mind or two. Well, this has certainly been the most interesting conversation of my day. All we can do now is look forward to the meeting, right? See you in there.
Alright, we got 3 yays. I think I stole from this guy.
You operatives really will wear anything. Just the person I wanted to see. I want to get all the details locked down for this meeting, and I believe you to be one of the best sources available.
Alrighty.
An efficient exchange, then. You've had the chance to encounter members of Infinity Ltd throughout your assignments here. Do you think they're worth redemption? And why?
We can save jobs of thousands of people. We should do it. Incompetent workers. The majority of the workers are innocent. They didn't know what was going on.
Saving the jobs of thousands is altruistic, which is not a luxury corporations have. It's a financial burden. It would be a huge undertaking on my part.
Motherfucker.
This is true. Infinity never had the financial resources to match our salary offers. Getting what few capable employees they have at half the salary we typically pay here could have major payoffs in the long run. Next question. What is your opinion on how Masako handled the mole situation?
The situation was well handled. It proves how capable Masako is at handling any situation. We caught the mole, I'd say it was a success.
And why do you feel it was well handled? Please note I'm not disagreeing. I just want to know the why behind your statement.
Just gotta remain cool and stuck to a plan. Prematurely releasing this information would cause a panic. Because they didn't immediately panic as soon as the problem was brought forward.
I agree. Should Masako had informed us too early, we may have all turned on each other. I appreciate the insight. I suppose I should ask if there's anything I can do for you, considering how helpful you've been.
Things like that is dangerous and should be banned.
It's the next big step for Ryujin Industries. Financially, it'll keep us secure for years to come. There's no doubt it's our future. This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate the time.
Yeah, I already have majority. But let's see if we can't go for 7 out of 7. Oh, I stole from her. Or I opened up her safe.
Is Masako checking up on me to make sure I'm on her side? In this business, there's always a side. And right now, I'm backing Masako. We just need to grab Infinity Ltd while it's got the public's full attention. I'm all about free PR. especially when it's painting us in a good light. I'm sure I can squeeze enough goodwill out of this to last us at least a year.
Ah. You know, you really have to keep Ryujin in public's good graces. There's one big thing to consider. You have bigger things to think about when it comes to the future. Is the public all you actually care about?
All right. I suppose you've earned the right to voice your opinion after everything you've done, qualified or not. So let's hear it. Don't I know it? I think Alexis and I are truly going to have our work cut out for one another. We'll discuss security ramifications with Dalton, and I'm sure there are alterations, safety nets, if you will, that we'll need from Vina. It's sure to be quite the undertaking. Well, it seems your talents really do stretch beyond just being an operative. Good talk. Maybe I'll even consult you on future endeavors.
That's right. 5 out of 7. 2 more.
If only there were more hours in the day. If you need something, make it quick. I'd like to make sure my arguments are solid before this meeting. Not much to discuss there. I believe I've made my case quite clear to Masako on why I am against it. I can guarantee that Infinity Ltd. Was up to more than just the current charges. The process of finding and following up on all those threads won't be easy. I refuse to be blindsided by another corporation's past, so this is going to take a lot of time and patience. All right, I could use the entertainment. Tell me why Infinity is a good asset. Why else do you think my department is so successful? That's a decent argument.
There you go, bitch. How about that?
Huh. Well, what do you know? I think you just convinced me. Talent like yours belongs in the courtroom.
Oh, real nightmare acid. It's the pill.
Nice to know someone is. Everyone's too busy praising its completion to think about the dangers it could represent. First off, if I find out you used that device on me, I will tie you up in court on whatever charges I can conjure for the rest of your life.
No, you won't.
Second, that tech is one major human rights violation that no legal team wants to fight. I'll do whatever I can to make sure it's either severely delayed or collects dust in storage. Tech like this only has good applications when you have complete control over who uses it. Once that tech hits a market, open or private, that control is gone. And not only that, the tech is out there to be advanced or modified by anyone who might get their hands on it. Because the external neuroamps are built to help the user on a personal level. They aid in reason, communication, confidence, all things that can make the difference in a person's self-image. And yes, they can be abused. But that's why there are laws regarding improper usage.
I don't care.
In an ideal situation, yes. And I suppose creating that ideal situation is within my power. Now you've made it sound like a proper challenge that I can't help but accept. Masako is lucky to have you at her disposal, you know? You may be the greatest asset, aside from the internal neuroamp, that Ryujin has. This exchange has been surprisingly insightful, but now I really do need to get back to my notes.
Yeah, I manipulated that piece of shit. All right, Dalton. You're my last one. 7 out of 7. Let's do it.
This meeting should prove to be very interesting. I assume Masako briefed you on her preferred outcome. That's because you're the one with the tool to do it. As long as Masako has the internal neuroamp on her side, she can't lose. If it were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion a long time ago. I knew it was a grave security risk, and look what happened.
You are right.
Completely. I understand the success it can bring for the corporation, but my only concern here is security. It's not that the board majority fails to see the dangers. It's that they believe we can overcome them. That hubris could easily bring this corporation down one day. I only hope it won't be on my watch. It's not often, but yes. And I'm not the only board member that initially voted against moving forward with the research. I suppose you're right. As long as I'm fully aware of the risks, I can properly account for them.
Yeah, see? There you go.
My first priority will be to get the board and all security members set up with shielding as soon as possible. Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity Ltd., we're about to add a significant workload onto my team. The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents this new neuroamp might cause.
Vote against Infinity. I'm with you. It's too big of a risk.
I imagine we're looking at months of work. Infinity Ltd. is obviously not known for their security. I only hope that Masako and the others will be patient with the process. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some preparations to make. We'll be announcing Ularu's termination of employment at this meeting. So I need to have security ready to escort her off the premises.
7 out of 7. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, baby. Well, the lawyer, I'm going to tie you up in court. No, because if you try anything, I'll just kill you. Because I have that power. I have the power of trigger happy fingers.
All right, everyone. As you all know, we've successfully exposed Infinity Ltd.'s botched human trials and murder for hire through SSNN. The public is demanding their leadership, namely Lucas Drexler, face trial, and he's probably writing his resignation as we speak. Ryujin will be launching a statement, but I believe now is the perfect time to acquire Infinity Ltd.
Believe it or not, I agree. The acquisition has risks, and it's going to create a lot of work for all of us. But the overall payoff will be worth it.
That and Infinity Ltd.'s current situation makes them more affordable than ever.
That's right.
Arguments? None? Excellent. Moving on, then.
I think what we're all overlooking is what led us to this situation to begin with. Yes, our security was compromised. But considering Dalton was hired by Masako, the issue obviously starts at the top. In fact, I propose that Masako be removed from CEO altogether.
Ularu, this isn't a line you want to cross.
And considering you're the mole, if anyone's going to be removed from power, it's going to be you.
Hold up. Are you saying you lied to us?
Dalton, The last meeting we had, you distinctly said Imogene was the mole, and she'd been dealt with.
We only lied about Imogene so Allura would incriminate herself.
Do you even have any proof to back up this outrageous claim?
Of course we do.
Ah.
The malicious code you hid on this slate to upload incriminating evidence against Masako onto Lucas Drexler's computer.
To put it bluntly, Ularu, you're fired. Security will hold you in your office until a proper exit interview can be done.
This isn't right. I should at least have the opportunity to resign.
And allow you to still be marketable to a competitor? I don't think so. This may be news to me, and I will be reviewing the evidence closely. But this isn't something you just get to walk away from.
You're going away for a long time.
Security, escort Miss Chen to her office and see that she stays put.
You'll regret this. All of you.
I believe the only regret would be trusting you to begin with.
All right, back to business. All in favor of acquiring Infinity Ltd?
Aye.
Good.
The eyes have it.
Start drawing up the necessary documentation. Anyone have anything else they'd like to bring up? If there's nothing else, this meeting is concluded. I'll be following up with a few of you shortly.
So much work to do.
People are just
You're
lazy.
Looking interesting today.
So, Infinity Ltd learned a lesson the hard way, and we exposed the traitor among us. You've proven yourself to be quite the asset here at Ryujin.
You're welcome. It's funny, I came in for a secretary job. Hope that means I'll be getting a raise.
Lyndon and I already had that conversation, and yes, you will be getting an increase in wages from now on. I truly appreciate the work you put into exposing Ularu. No operative has ever had to investigate our own to the extent that you did.
You're welcome.
I can imagine it may have been a lot of pressure, considering you were fairly new at the time.
No pressure at all. These are the types of jobs I live for.
I hope that enthusiasm sticks with you for the foreseeable future. Imogene's instincts were right about you. Now, as promised, I have your bonus. I hope you'll find it appropriate for all you've done. And I'm promoting you to senior operative. You've more than earned it.
Hell yeah.
As for the details, I think someone back on the operations floor would prefer to explain those to you.
All right. Hell yeah.
If operate.
Where's Imogene? I don't want to talk to that asshole. Now I think I'll just get like a bunch of random missions to go do stuff. Hey.
You've certainly shaken things up around here. I still can't believe Ularu tried to frame me. An obvious misjudgment on my part. But now that's all in the past. It's time to get back to your typical day-to-day. And I'd say it's good to be back if I hadn't returned to a mountain of paperwork. Now, since you were new, you've been dealing with people, but most of our assignments are generated on the mission board. The board holds any available assignments that our techs have pieced together, and I've approved. Questions? Good. The mission board is generally self-explanatory anyway. With your promotion, you've earned yourself an office, so whenever you're ready, you can find your own personal mission board inside. And the best perk of them all, you're free to make your own hours. Oh, and congratulations, of course. It's been well noted, yes. Now you're officially free to come and go as you please. Go check out the board, and if you have any questions, I suppose I can start up an open door policy. Just for you.
All right, then. Upload the supplied program at the computer. Oh yeah, this is just a bunch of espionage shit. That's really cool. I'll just take all the missions. I don't have to do them right now. Well, that's mine. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. This is my office.
Hey, bro, I finished that research you needed done. Everything's right here.
I'll be the judge of that. Let me see. It's perfect. Well done. This should be
Hell yeah. We finished the corporate espionage missions. Acquire a power on. Oh, okay. Let's go do that.
I miss my dear darling and you Atlantis, as I wander the blackness of the deep abyss. My ship is in tatters, all dented and worn, but I trust my old engine to get back by morn. Way out in the blackness, way out in the void, way give me back to my true love, as quick as an old asteroid.
I hit the wrong button. I keep forgetting what button I have to hit to Oops. That's not it! That wasn't it. I don't want to blow him up! I didn't mean to fire a rocket at him. Oh. There. It's E.
Always happy to meet a stranger. Hope my singing was to your liking. Oh, and now you've made mine. Afraid my ship's got the next jump plotted in, so I'm away. Fair travels.
Whoa! Okay then. Go to the anomaly. Fucking doing all that corporate espionage, that still took 3 hours to do. Suppose I could have done it faster had I just, you know, murdered. So that little helmet fits under my Mantis helmet. All right. Oh, that's right. Research is maxed out. Force a target NPC up to 10 levels higher than you to obey commands. %50 more difficult to spot is just really good. Yeah, yes. You know how long I've been wanting to get that. I mean, next level I can. I'll finish off picking. Alright, what do we got here? Some uranium and some cobalt. See where I have to go over there. Really? Can I not scan this? I don't think I can get any closer than this. I stand corrected. All right. I can't scan it for whatever reason. Let's go get a new power. Just like that, we're fine. still wish they would have had like a buggy or something. I wonder, could I use this personal atmosphere if like I went underwater? "30 meters is what I have to get in within range in order to scan something." I've scanned all the resources here. That's good. Temple Iota. Let's find an entrance, shall we? There we go. I love that this is the solution. You just have to fly into these. And the sound that it makes reminds me of The Witcher 3 so much. When you complete a mission or some shit. Hey! What new power do we get? Precognition. Bend time and glimpse the future, seeing the path someone will walk and the words they may say. Wow. What's another major plot line that we can undertake for next time when we get here? How about this one? We'll head there now. Gotta keep an eye on that cat. Make sure she doesn't bite my cords or anything. Cherry scratched up my my armrest a little bit. Right back.
Back to normal yet?
Mostly. Still feels a little weird, though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing that would keep me from getting back out there.
Need to give it more time, Helga.
Guess that means you won't be telling the Marshal that I'm approved for field duty.
Not yet. There could still be a setback.
All right, I'm back.
Need to be close at hand.
There was a bug on the ground.
Fine.
Cat got it out, and then I killed it.
Walked in and tried to rob the place in broad.
Need something? You got some business with me? Oh, well, if the Marshal sent you to me, that means he's looking to recruit you. Just so you know what you're getting into, I'll explain who we are and what we do. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do. Like most things that are worth doing, it ain't always easy. But do I think we make the Freestar Collective a little safer for everyone? Yeah, I do. I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can. Okay, then. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up to the task. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign up with the Freestar Rangers?
Given I had to bail him out, why don't you give me the Marshal's job?
Before I hand you a badge, I need to know you can handle the job. You helped out with the hostage situation, but sometimes people just get lucky. Tell you what, use the mission terminal and take one of the listed jobs. Your choice. Come back alive, and we'll talk about you joining up. Then I suggest you get going.
Well, hey there.
The mayor's...
Ooh, look at that. She wants me to do one, huh? I'm gonna do them all. We're gonna do them all. But we're not gonna do them all now.
All right. Always painting too rosy a picture, though.
She was talking without moving her lips. It's quite impressive. As soon as all this goes away, we'll pick a mission. We'll do that one. And by we, I mean I will. Because I believe I will make this just the last stream I'll do for Starfield. We got 10 parts in. We got a lot of hours in. I think I'll continue playing this just by myself. It'll be something for me. and then I'll find another game for us to stream, a little bit more engaging. Because this is, I mean, it's a Fallout game, but much, much bigger. So, I hope you enjoyed the 10 parts. I'll see you in the next stream, which will probably be later on tonight with my buddy Ken. All right, see you then.